Today is the first day of me vlogging my workouts. Today we're going to be hitting back and biceps. We're going to be starting off with some Smith machine rows, then we're going to go into some barbell rows, and finally finish off with some machine stuff and some biceps. So when I get to the gym, we're going to start the vlog again. So I'm starting off with some Smith machine rows. This is kind of to warm up my back. We're starting off with some lightweight, doing 135 for reps. Initially in my first set of reps, I'm going to be focusing a lot on the speed rather than the weight. Just to make sure that my back is activated and everything is all going all right. Moving over to 225, now I'm going to be focusing a bit more on the weight. Again, I do want to keep consistent form throughout the entire movement. As you see, because I'm doing a cut, I'm going to be a bit tired in my later reps, but I'm still trying to keep my back as straight as possible during the reps. So now we're going to move on to some barbell rows. So because we did do some Smith machine rows first before doing the barbell rows, we're not going to be working up to too heavy of a top set. Usually I would be working up to 3 plates on rows. However, because I am doing a cut and I also did the Smith machine rows, I'm going to be working up to about 2 plates. Again, in my first warm-up set, my primary thing is about speed. And now I'm going to be focusing a bit more on the weight since we are moving up to 2 plates. On these top sets, my primary goal is going to be doing a really controlled and slow tempoed reps. This is going to try to activate your back as much as possible, and the reason I'm doing this is because it really helps me when I'm doing conventional deadlifts. As a problem I have is usually in my lockout rather than actually lifting the bar, so that's actually help a lot with that. Now we're moving on to a bit of lighter weight. We're doing 185 reps. Again, we're doing really controlled and slowed reps, and then we're going to be moving on to 205, just doing again, trying to do some burner out set. Moving away from rows, we're now going to be doing some chest supported T-bar rows. Again, these are just something I like to do after doing the barbell and the Smith machine, just because it's a good way to end off the row section and then move on to the lats and biceps. So we're doing about 3 plates here, nothing crazy. Again, just like before, we're doing a very controlled and slowed reps, just trying to activate the back as much as possible before getting into the machine stuff and isolating everything. So unfortunately, my phone did die after doing T-bar rows, so I only could do catch the final set of me doing pulley rows and then finally doing some bicep stuff. So that is what I will show you guys. I wasn't able to show you guys any of my lat pull downs or machine rows. So for biceps, one of the best movements I love doing is Bayesian cable curls. It's essentially just going to a cable machine and facing away and then stepping a few feet back and just essentially curling the weight. You're going to be working the long head of your bicep in this movement. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I'd really recommend you guys to try it out. And moving away from this Bayesian cable curls, we're then going to be doing some hammer curls. This is just to do my final burnout sets. I also could not capture the preacher curl machine, but that's something I also do. So dumbbell hammer curls, Bayesian cable curls, and the preacher curl machines is what I normally do for my biceps, and I have found that it's pretty successful in my opinion. So that is essentially what I do for my back and biceps on a cut. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys have any questions or comments or questions about different types of exercises, feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll definitely try to help you guys out.